it's me, Drew. Today's video for you is not about any makeup. Today's a video that I decided to do so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I realized with having a newer YouTube channel, some of you guys don't know me so well, so let's have some fun today. I decided in order to get to know me better, I will go ahead and share with you my most embarrassing moment of my entire life. Now don't worry, I've had many awful, terrible, obnoxious, falls in the mud style embarrassing moment, but this one for me takes the cake because it is the true insult to injury embarrassing moment of a lifetime. So let's just buckle up, get ready for this ridiculous ride and get going. So a little backstory for you. So I went to high school. Yeah, we're taking it way back, way back. Okay, when I was in high school, my parents sent me to a private Christian school, and in our state, a lot of schools, would have early release. So they'd have like Wednesday be the day where they get out like 2 hours early. No, not my school. My school, they actually would like combine the last hour of the day into a longer class period. So basically you could decide like, okay, well on Wednesdays, I'm gonna take like home economics or like a super long study hall or sewing. And I decided to take home economics. And also on Wednesdays, they made us wear, if you were a girl, they made you wear like dresses and dress shoes or like a skirt or something, because that was the day that we had our chapel. So lay the foundation. So I took home economics on Wednesdays, and that class was downstairs and all my other classes were upstairs in the building. So and usually I would get everything I needed for the rest of the day, like everything for my backpack, so that when I went downstairs I could just leave school for the rest of the day because it would finish out my day. So on this particular day, I loaded up all my stuff. I had my clarinet, my backpack full, and I specifically remember this gigantic science book in my backpack for some reason, and you'll know why in a second here. And basically like my purse, everything, like I was like strapped like Hulk, like, oh, I got all this stuff, I'm gonna go downstairs and cook some food. Very dramatic, I know. But okay, let's keep moving on. So don't dwell on that. So basically, I was gonna take this I was gonna go to my class, and I was gonna take one of the back stairways. This was a stairway that people didn't use a lot. And it was like this weird, like super like weird stairwell. And I was like, I'll just take this route today because it's a shortcut to my class. So I'm running, getting all my stuff together. I'm going down the stairs, making it down the first half of the stairs just fine. Get to the landing, and I start going down the second half of the stairs, and suddenly something didn't seem right. I'm walking down the stairs, and suddenly it looks, and I see my backpack is like in front of me. So like literally I'm like, why is my backpack in front of me? And then I'm like, wait a minute. No, basically I realized I was falling. Like, and it's very weird. Like, it's one thing to just fall and be like, I fell, what happened? But like when you see it happening and you know you're falling, it's like the next level of a fall. So I'm literally like, all of a sudden my backpack is like pulling forward, full of books, and my arms like yanking forward, and my body is like going towards the ground. And I'm like starting this whole like flight, like half flight of stairs. And it's like one of those like concrete staircases too. So yeah, so I'm going down forward and I'm like, no, and there's nothing I can do, and it's like happening. So I'm like, just give in and fall pretty. So literally my stuff's flying, like all of a sudden my backpack like opens, all of my books fly out, and my clarinet, it's gone. So then suddenly I finally fall very dramatically, and I didn't just fall, everything like that was my possession that I had at the time falls, but it all falls like simultaneously. So it was like me, science book, clarinet, history, like everything's like bang, 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 bang. It's like a big like series of like a serious dramatic fall. And I get to the bottom and I'm like, I just fell. Oh, no one's around. So I quick like get my stuff and I'm like, okay girl, get up, walk it off, go to class. No one can ever know that you had this epic fall. So I get my stuff together, put the stuff in my backpack and my clarinet, and I'm like, just hair flip, get with your life. And all of a sudden, as I'm getting my stuff together and I think I'm in the clear, this lady walks around the corner with a buggy full of daycare children and is like, I just heard a really loud noise. Are you okay? And I'm like, oh my gosh, oh freaking of course, this person, there had to be one person to know about my fall. Almost got away clean. So I decided to do the only thing I could think to do, and I just start crying. Like I literally, okay, like I was in theater, so I for real, like I was just like cry. So I was like, oh my God, I just fell. Oh, I hurt my leg. Oh, I'm so bad. And she's like, oh my my gosh, should we get you some ice? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I just want to get to class. Can you just leave me alone? And she's like, okay, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, my knee, I'm fine. And so then she leaves. And I'm like, thank God she didn't laugh at me. She's probably not going to tell anybody. She's going to move on with her life. And we're going to move on with our lives unscathed. So I get to my class and I'm like, okay, be cool. I was late at this time and I was just like, hey, sorry, I'm late, whatever, and just kept moving on with my life. I'm getting around class and I'm like, okay, thank God, like I'm in the clear and I keep doing my stuff. Well, I was taking the class at the time with my older sister's best friend and she looks at me and she's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, girl, I'm good. Like, so excited to cook something right now and learn about food. And she's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, girl, why wouldn't I be okay? And she's like, well, because your skirt is ripped all the way from the bottom up to your underwear. And I was like, say what now? Yeah. So literally my skirt tore, like, so it looked like Hulk, like torn, like ripped all the way up to my underwear. And I'd been walking around class trying to act really cool and like talking to everybody. So yeah. So my skirt was like that. So thank God this was the time when those long cardigans that we call dusters were a thing, because yo, I found one, threw it on, and that's how I finished my day. So yeah, that is my most embarrassing story to date. I've had many more, and I'm sure as we get to know each other, I'll have plenty more to share with you at another time. But I just wanted to do something fun today, just a video, just for you guys to get to know me and have a laugh at my expense. Anyways, so if you want to see more photos of me, please check me out on Instagram at JustLikeDrew. I am on Snapchat and Twitter at JustLikeDrew. Otherwise, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. We can become YouTube buddies. Otherwise, hey, if you like this video and you want to see more from me, you know what to do. Just like Drew. Have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have an amazing life, and learn to laugh at yourself. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye! Bye! Drew. I'm also on Twitter, just like Drew. Otherwise, hey, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. We could become YouTube buddies.